Hi everyone, Van Customs, I'm Steve. Thanks for clicking on the channel. I spent, I don't know, a couple hours, probably, I don't know, 2-3 hours, maybe 3.5, something like that. Went and, well, I found a dash and a cover, an overlay or dash overlay for a C10. That's it right there. So I want to thank Joe for helping the channel out with that and everything. And well, let me show you real quick. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a couple little tiny cracks, but it'll be all right. So I don't know if I can show you a little bit, but all in all, the overlay is pretty good shape. Not a bunch of cracks. He also gave me the dash for underneath it. There is on this corner right there, there's a little crack, but that's about it. So again, I want to say thank you, Joe, for that. This video, I was going to try and finish that fender and everything. I don't think I'm going to do that. We had I don't know, it was a few days ago, or maybe, no, I take that back. It was a week ago, something like that. We had a pretty good little windstorm and everything. Well, it blew my bedsides that I bought. It blew one of them over. And when you know, it happened to fall on a bumper. It was actually the bumper for the 54 International that I have, that someday I'll get to that. But it fell and hit that, so it kind of put a little ding in it, other than the little dings it's already got. So I'm thinking maybe I should bring that in and strip it down, do the body work on it, and get that in primer and put it in storage somewhere or something like that. I'm thinking. But then again, I kind of want to finish a little bit more on the giveaway truck, or bring in my 89 OBS and start doing rocker, cab corners, and lowering and things like that on that. So I guess when we come back, you'll see which one I've done. Before I jump into starting something else, I just wanted to tell you the 78 this week so far. I got some hardware in for the lights, so all those have all the bolts and everything in it now, or all the screws. Then I also ended up buying some new glass for this. The other stuff, well, originally what happened was I bought the felts. And when I bought the felts, I actually bought the felts for, I believe it's 81 to 87. And I really needed the 73 to 80, 79 or 80, somewhere around in there. But anyways, let me show you why the felt didn't work out. I mean, it's working out now because I bought the other 81 through 87 glass, but let me show you the difference in it. Turn the camera here. Really hope it's showing, but this is the old glass. And well, let me see, there we go. This is the old glass, and this is the thickness of the new glass. So it does matter what years you have, because you can tell that that's the old glass from before emissions or whatever. And then this is the newer glass for the square bodies, when they were worried about gas and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot thinner, and anyways, you can almost kind of hear it and everything. I got it thrown up there so you can't really see a whole lot, but it's definitely visual. You can visually tell that it's thicker. And anyways, that's just another one of the ooh, easy camera, don't be shaking. That's just one of the other differences between the 73 through 80 or 81, and then 80 or 81 to 87 is the glass, and the inner door panels are different. But the doors are interchangeable, but like I said, the glass is different and the door panels are different. And you can actually take the 81 through 87 or 80 through 87, one of those, whatever years it is. But the 80s, you can take that door panel and put it on the 70s because it just screws down. It's got screws down at the bottom that you just screw right into the door. But I don't think you can take the 73 through 79 or 80 and make those work on the 80s doors because they're too small, or they're too they're too small. They're not long enough or wide enough. I just wanted to give a little educational part of the video. I don't know. I guess that's really about it for now, and I'll bring you back when I get a project going here. So I got a little sidetracked and decided to help my buddy Andrew with the loadstar. Yep, back on doing this a little bit. He had put the dash in, and well, let me turn you around. He put the dash in and it just it didn't look right. And it was like way back here. So I suggested we'll put it in and cut it to, or make it so it comes out here over the gauge cluster, so it goes up against the gauge cluster when it's installed. And so what we ended up doing was we put it in there, and we just used scrap pieces of metal, 3 inches. There's one over there, 3 inches, and we just put one here, and one down at the end, just to get us the distance that we wanted. And it did really good. It gave us, we were able to judge from here to over here where we wanted, because we thought about 3 inches, and that's what we did. We did about 3 inches on there. Then, and what I did was I got the 3 inches from measuring on the back side here and measuring to the front of the gauge cluster here. Then we cut out the 3-inch piece and, tripping here, and welded it into the dash. And it looks good when it's in there. We're gonna weld this section, Andrew's gonna weld this section back in, and let me show you guys. That the heater control module there's this rectangle here and right here. This section is gonna be, welded back in here, but where that rectangle is, we'll cut this out big enough for that control module to go in there, the heater controls to go on there from the back. So then that'll all look more stock, like a stock dash.
Look like it belongs.
Yeah, it'll look like it belongs. I'm gonna put you guys down for a second, and I have Andrew help me put this in, and then I'll show you what it looks like inside. So with the dash in, that's where the control module is gonna go for the heater.
Get rid of all that.
And then all this wiring is gonna try to get hidden behind metal and everything. Then, let me see here. This part here, we're gonna bend back straight. And since it's sticking out a little bit more, we'll put some metal straight down and then like back, so this is all hid. But you can tell that that's with the dash in it. with the 3-inch spacer. And then on the other side, we got this section in, and we'll get that there welded up. And I'm thinking, well, this gap right here, we'll just cut right along here and down, move it over, and fill that in with new steel, because it's the same way on both. And then this, it's on this side of the gauge cluster, so we'll just add a piece of metal in here to go around, so it kind of curves down on the gauge cluster.
Hopefully it goes up some. I think it will.
Yeah, it'll go up a little bit like that.
Yeah.
And then
Cut them screws off.
the cover will go on, and then
Different steering wheel.
we'll add down, yeah, he's gonna put a different steering wheel, and we'll add some more steel here. And then the goal is for this stuff here, like the 4-wheel drive part, will go right in here. After we add this, make this bigger here, it'll go right here. And then the headlights and yeah, all the lights and stuff like that will probably go down in here. So that's kind of what I've been up to, helping and stuff like that, and we've been working on that. So hopefully, this video's not done, so I got more stuff I'm gonna do at my house. Boy, I did get a little burnt from that. I didn't have my welding helmet on. I was just closing my eyes as I was tacking that piece in there, and you can tell I got a little sun, looking like I went to Florida or something, or Hawaii maybe.
It ain't even spring break yet.
All right. So we went to Andrews, got that done. I have a picture of before. I'm going to try to get in the video. I'm not quite. I'm still learning the video programming or the editing and everything, and putting pictures into my edits. I haven't quite figured that out yet. So I have a picture, and if I can figure out how to get it into the video, then I will. But I just wanted to show you that I brought in the bed sides. Haven't stripped them down yet. I did not that bed. I have a bed over there, or a bedside over there that I fixed a couple dents on. Just tinkering around. And then I also I went ahead and primed my other fender. I took it down to bare metal and put epoxy primer on it. I'll sand that down, touch it up, and then go ahead and put high build primer on it. There's a couple imperfections on the front of it, but I got those hammer and dollied out pretty good. But I wanted to show you that I put the fender that my wife did, I put it on the truck. Let me turn you around. So I got the fender on the truck. It's not totally finished. I mean, you can see like right there, there's a high spot in it. And, but the rest of it turned out really good. Yeah, right there, just a high spot, no big deal. But I wanted to put it on the truck so it was somewhat safe. Not always safe when I'm in the room, I guess. But it is what it is. So once again, I ran out of time on this video to actually show a lot of. I've been pretty busy. It wasn't stuff that I wanted to put on video for you guys or anything, because it was kind of boring. I mean, I wish I would have got the loadstar stuff videoed, but we were in such a hurry to just get it done or whatever. I mean, we just wanted to get it done, so we didn't even think about videoing it. videoing, however that goes. So I guess with all that, I just want to say, please comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It would really help the channel if you do subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. I'd like to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I'd like to get 10,000 so I can give away the giveaway truck, but I would really like to see this channel grow and do well. Not saying that I want to retire from my job or anything like that to do this, because you got to have insurance and things and stuff like that. So I'm not going to leave my job or anything. But anyways, enough yapping. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless, and I will catch you on the next one.